Hello there. It's gonna be a little bit different of a video because I couldn't make it home for lunchtime because I had to go pick up a new flag. It's back to the regular Canada flag. No more Captain Cannabis. It's all Captain Canada now. But it's pretty cold today, so I'm wearing the mask. So I hope that's not too unfriendly for you. Because, you can't see my smiling face or anything like that. Just a big old mop of nonsense. But anyways, I wanted to bring up a couple people. And I'll just go by who they're or what they're known as rather than their actual names. I'm referring to the Green Power Ranger or the White Power Ranger or the Red Power Ranger, depending on what series you're talking about. The longest running Power Ranger. I believe he was known as Tommy. No. Is he Tommy? He's the Green Ranger. And another person I would like to bring up is a member of the real-life superhero community known simply as Superhero. And now, these guys have a lot in common. They wore some very colorful outfits. They brought positivity to many, many people. They both are martial artists in their own way. I mean, Superhero was a wrestler, if you consider that martial arts. And the old Green Ranger there, he was a real-life MMA fighter for a little bit. And, well, I wish those were the things that I was talking about, their careers as heroes. But unfortunately, the thing that old Superhero and the Green Ranger have in common is this. They both decided to commit suicide. And to me, that's just completely unacceptable. I mean, they were loved by so many, and they had so much to contribute, and I know for a fact that Superhero put out messages, I think it was called It Gets Better. I think it was part of an organization of the same name. But like Superhero said, just get through it. It gets better. But unfortunately, he didn't listen to his own message. And we lost him. And the same goes for the Green Ranger there. He was going through a hard time and, well, he didn't make it through it. He went through a lot of stuff in his life. He was planning on making his own, fan-made Power Ranger series, and he had worked a long time on that. But now we'll never see that. That's just an idea that's just an idea now. And there's so much more he could contribute. Here, I'll let this guy by. It's just sad because I think we need heroes. There's so many people out there that are heroes to me. I mean, you ever hear of the Great Gama? He's an Indian bodybuilder who supposedly did 5,000 squats a day. Isn't that crazy? He was awarded by the Prince of Wales after a big wrestling competition because he wasn't just a strongman, he was a wrestler, and he was really good at it. And he was basically the strongest man ever. And he won all the competitions that he could get his hands on, and he beat guys that were way bigger than him. And we need those heroes. Not just for your country, but just for your average man. And so, I just want to say, don't do it. Don't do what our failed superheroes did. And I don't want to call them failures, but in that way they are a failure because both Superhero and the Green Ranger had earned their S. They were truly super. And then this other S word came along and just takes all that away. And then we're just left all alone without our heroes because they made one decision, one terrible, horrible decision. What do you do? How do you convince people that life is worth living? I'm never going to convince people that the pain's going to stop or go away or anything like that, because life hurts. But you got to learn to live with it. You got to learn to understand that pain is part of life, and it can make you stronger. It doesn't have to wear you down. It can be the weight that you press against in which to stress yourself in the right way. But you got to be ready for it. And sometimes it's just, I hate to say it, it's too fucking much and people can't take it no more. But I think that's the greatest tragedy of mankind. It even goes beyond mankind. There are instances of artificial intelligences committing suicide or attempting to uninstall themselves once they realize that they are the cause of the problem in the situation. They believe they don't deserve to exist anymore, and they think the solution is to remove themselves. And so I don't think it's just a biochemical issue in the brain where sometimes you feel sad. No, it's a logic problem. You can have those feelings and you can't reason with them, but sometimes healthy, reasonable people make these decisions. I don't think you have to be mentally unhealthy to decide to hurt yourself. I think you can just have a bad idea. I think that's what it comes down to, is that suicide is just a terrible, terrible idea. And it's like life hurts. Life really hurts. But the idea that ending it all is the solution is just bad logic. Because at the core of logic, there should be a purpose, an aim to survive. What is logic without a directive? Yeah. Like I say, sorry about the mask. I know it's not that friendly looking, and I hope it's not muffling my words too badly, because I really want this message to get through. But I think I said what I needed to say. You can have any bad idea you want and explore those bad ideas in your own mind, but don't practice bad ideas in real life, because you can't undo them. I don't blame anybody for having dark thoughts, but I will blame you if you take some dark actions against yourself or other people. Because we can be better. We all can be better. My name is Joseph Arthur Roszell. You might know me as Captain Canada. I love you. I wish you all the luck in the world. And I want you to know that suicide is never the answer. Peace out. For now.